Let's break it down. Imagine a middle-class home in Mumbai. The doorbell rings. It's the Didi, the domestic helper. Now, jump to Chicago. Same kind of home, same morning. The residents handle the chores themselves. Maybe there's a Roomba. In India, domestic help is woven into daily life for millions. In the West, hiring help is rare, formal, and expensive. The Western norm is DIY. It's about self-sufficiency. So why is one person's everyday reality another's ultimate luxury? It's economics, history, and culture. We're talking about a fundamental difference in how societies view labor and value. This is a global phenomenon. The divide is about how societies are structured. In India, domestic help is essential. In the West, it's a rare privilege. The story of who does the dishes is really a story about how the world works. Let's dig into the numbers and the history. Because behind every clean kitchen, there's a much bigger story. Let's talk numbers. The International Labour Organization's 2023 report shows tens of millions of domestic workers worldwide. Asia and the Pacific, especially India, dominate this sector. Estimates put India's domestic workers between 20 and 80 million, more than the UK's population. In North America and Europe, the numbers are tiny by comparison. The US has about 2.2 million domestic workers in a population of 330 million. In high-income countries, domestic work is a niche luxury. In India, it's a major source of jobs, especially for women. Globally, over 75% of domestic workers are women. In Indian cities, that percentage is even higher. Many are rural migrants supporting families back home, forming the backbone of urban life. Without them, millions of households would grind to a halt. Yet this workforce is often undervalued and invisible. The data reveals two parallel universes, one where help is accessible to many, another where it's a rare luxury. Why? Economics. The financial forces at play make this system logical in India but nearly impossible in the West. The numbers force us to ask, what makes domestic help so affordable in one place and so unattainable in another? The answer, as always, is in the money. Let's follow the money. The biggest reason for the divide? Cost. In India, a huge labor supply and limited opportunities keep wages low. A part-time cleaner might cost $40, $90 a month. A full-time cook, maybe double. For a middle-class family, it's affordable. A practical investment that frees up time for work and family. In the US, hiring a cleaner means paying $20 an hour or more. 2 hours a day, 5 days a week? That's $800 a month. 10 times the Indian cost. For most Western families, that's out of reach. Instead, they buy machines, dishwashers, washing machines, robotic vacuums. In India, human labor is the affordable option. In the West, technology replaces people because labor is expensive. This shapes everything. In India, dual-income families can afford help, making demanding careers possible. In the West, high labor costs mean families do it themselves or invest in gadgets. The economics flip the equation. In India, help is a productivity hack. In the West, it's a luxury. The result? Two completely different ways of running a home. The Indian middle class relies on affordable help. The Western middle class relies on technology and self-sufficiency. These choices aren't just about money. They're about how societies value time, work, and convenience. The cost of labor shapes daily life, family roles, and even gender dynamics. In India, affordable help keeps women in the workforce. In the West, unpaid household labor often falls on women. The economics of domestic work reveal deep social structures, and it all comes down to what a household can afford. To understand this divide, we need a quick history lesson. In India, centuries of social hierarchy and the caste system assigned service roles to specific communities. British colonial rule reinforced this, making a staff-run household a status symbol. After independence, these structures didn't disappear. They evolved. Social status is still tied to not doing manual chores yourself. For many, hiring help is about more than convenience. It's about maintaining a certain social standing. In the West, the story is different. The US was built on self-reliance and the Protestant work ethic. The ideal was the self-sufficient household, not one run by staff. After World War II, the rise of suburbs and home appliances made DIY the norm. Pop culture celebrated the hands-on homemaker, not the manager of servants. relying on help was seen as extravagant or even a failure of personal responsibility. These cultural scripts run deep, shaping what feels normal and right. In India, help is expected. In the West, self-sufficiency is a virtue. The result? Two worlds, two very different attitudes toward domestic work. And these attitudes are still shaping homes today. Enter technology. In India, apps like UrbanClap and Book My Buy are formalizing domestic work. Think Uber for maids. Now you can book a cleaner or cook with a few taps, bringing convenience and some protections for workers. For workers, these platforms offer more clients and sometimes better pay, but also new pressures, ratings, lack of benefits, and gig economy instability. It's a step toward formalization, but with new challenges. In the West, tech takes a different route. Apps like TaskRabbit make it easy to hire help for one-off jobs, but the real focus is on automation. Robotic vacuums, smart ovens, and AI-powered grocery lists are replacing human labor. The Western solution is to remove the human element entirely, reinforcing the DIY culture with gadgets. In India, tech is organizing human labor. In the West, it's replacing it. Both approaches are changing the game, but in very different ways. The future of housework is being rewritten by apps and automation, but the cultural divide remains. Let's bring it back to you. Your experience with housework is shaped by where you grew up. In India, there was part of daily life, sometimes like family, sometimes a reminder of class divides. In the West, chores were personal. You vacuumed, you cooked, you cleaned, because no one else would. These habits shape your view of home and work. But what happens when these worlds collide? Indian families in Canada face sticker shock. American expats in Mumbai navigate new social expectations. These cross-cultural moments force us to question what we take for granted. There's no single right way to run a home, just different systems with their own pros and cons. The Indian model offers jobs and convenience, but relies on inequality. The Western model values self-reliance, but can burden families. Your comfort with either system says a lot about your journey and your culture. In the end, it's all about perspective. So, why is having in Delhi normal, but a daily cleaner in Denver a luxury? It's a mix of economics and culture, shaped over centuries. The wage gap makes help affordable in India, unattainable in the West. But money isn't the whole story. History and social norms matter too. In India, domestic help signals status. In the West, self-sufficiency is a badge of honor. Technology is blurring the lines, but the divide remains. The conversation is shifting from hiring help to the ethics of gig work and the value of domestic labor. There's no simple answer, just a fascinating look at how societies are built. The tale of two kitchens reveals our beliefs about work, value, and home. Next time you see a Roomba or hear the doorbell for the day's help, remember, it's about more than clean floors. It's about the world that led to that moment. It's complicated.